What is up, realists? Welcome to On The Real Fishing. Today we're going to be checking out what's in this amazing box here. We got a box of lures and stuff from Jbro's. We're going to be checking it out today, looking at what we got and going out and trying to catch some fish. So hold on tight, let's get in the box, let's see what we got. All right, so inside this box we got loads and loads of stuff from Jbro's. We're going to be checking it out and seeing it here, but oh, there's some stuff in there you're not supposed to see yet. So we're going to hold off and wait. I got a surprise for you guys a little bit later. We're going to check out some of the stuff I can show you right now and go from there. So we got a bunch of different profiles. It's kind of ridiculous how many different profiles we ended up getting here. But of course we're going to start off with the jesters here. These are the ones we've seen these already before, but we haven't seen the colors we're going to be showing you today. So this is the cinnamon apple color here. They have some great action, a ton of appendages back here on the backside on these guys. We got cinnamon apple. Ended up getting what these ones called. These ones the Okeechobee crawl. Beautiful colors there. And then we're also got some of the yin and yang, white and black there. Now, along with the larger ones, we definitely got some of the smaller ones here. I really like this size here for what I fish for mostly. If you're going for some bass, we definitely got some of the bigger ones as well. So we got the sentinels there, or the jesters. Sorry, the sentinels are coming up. Those are amazing too. So we got those guys. Out of these guys, we got 3 different colors. Probably end up using some of these today. Probably one of these two. I think I want to go with the Okeechobee crawl. We're going to set that on the side. Use that one a little bit later. All right, so we're battling a helicopter here, but it's okay. Next up, we got some of the 2-inch grubs. I'm stuck to this one with some tape here, but we've got some traditional, some black. Oh, this is actually black grape. It's a really dark purple. Got some good old traditional white, and then we got some green pumpkin purple. Great colors. These guys have a little bit different setup if you look at them, see here. They've got multiple action points here, curls and forks on that back end. Definitely awesome. We'll definitely use these one of the days when we're out pan fishing for sure. But awesome, another awesome profile from Jbro's there. And then next up, we're going to check out probably one of the most unique looking ones besides the jesters that they offer. These are the Sentinel tubes, and I've never really used tubes too much. I think I split my pile up here. There we go. We got 3 different colors in the Sentinel tubes. First, starting off, we've got the green pumpkin purple, very similar to what we had a little bit ago. Then we've got the Alabama craw. I figure these guys would be a lot like crawfish the way they're used. And then these guys right here, the baby D bass. Little awesome laminate color there with like a green top and a pearl bottom. Very, very neat. If you look here, we've got a bunch of little like appendages there on the bottom. So these will be super cool. I definitely want to try these out today, and I'm probably going to end up trying out the baby D bass ones here. All right, so next up in the bag, we got their double trouble lures here. We got one of them in the D baby bass color. Just basically looks like a standard grub with a forked tail there at the end. Decent size here, 3-inch there on these guys. This is the, like I said, the baby D bass. And then we've got the color here called, what is this one called? Captain Mark's Magic. And honestly, I just got this one because it didn't have a picture on their website, so I just wanted to see what that color was. So it's pretty awesome there as well. And then we've got some of the Alabama craw color here. We're probably going to be using this one here today in this color. See how well it works. We got one more in the box to show off today. I believe, yeah, we just got some good old fat, chunky crawfish. We've got, of course, Alabama craw, pumpkin seed, and green lobster. It's called, they're called the ditch lobsters, but green pumpkin. So big old crawfish here. Be able to use all kind of got natural colors. I kind of stick with as many natural colors as I could, but we're gonna pack these up and get ourselves suited up, get out in the creek and see if we can't catch any fish with some of these. But as the announcement I was saying, we will be doing some special stuff, some color drop things. So I'll give you a quick little blip here. Bloop. One of the color drops that we'll be doing next. We'll be doing a special drop for those a couple weeks before you're able to start ordering them. So that color you just saw was the first color that's going to be available here in a couple weeks that I'll be doing here on the channel. So let's load up, let's go get on the reel, let's go try to catch some fish with some Jbro's lures. Oh wow, looks like a lot of this stuff is kind of backed up and stagnant, but we're gonna make our way through it. I'm just gonna start over here on the bridge and work our way some which way. I may just go this way today. I'm more familiar with that direction, but this side looks a lot more promising. So like right now we got the Alabama crawl, double treble tied on. It's using a regular jig head setup. I debated on whether or not I want to use a jig head setup or a Texas rig, and I went with this just because I think the Sentinel tubes might be better off on a Texas rig or something like that. But get through all this plant life here, and I'm gonna be picking off ookie gook, looks like all day today. But maybe we'll get lucky, find a couple fish. All right, first cast here, and bites. Oh, there's a smaller right there, I just saw him. Now we're covered in ookie gook. I probably got bit by it. Not too bad on the ookie gook, but that's what we're gonna be struggling with, is that. But seeing a smallmouth already, pretty awesome. Definitely got plenty of life here in the creek. We just gotta find some that's ready to bite. A little bit of movement up here, so that kind of gets me a little excited. Essentially find something up here. I'm gonna check out over the top of this little grass patch and see what we can find. We'll probably start heading downstream. That way maybe we can find some more moving water. Someone just hit top water, went over there, probably a bluegill or something. There we go. Got our first fish. First fish finally. What do we get? Oh yeah, good size smallie. Or is that a rock bass? Yeah, it's a smallmouth. Look at there. Oh yeah. He might get off, but we're gonna try to get him in. Good size smallie. Finally. Oh, through my legs. Quit that. He's fighting hard though. He's almost tired out. Almost got it tired out. Alrighty. There we go. Nice one right there. The Jbro right there in its side. Finally found this beautiful. Goodness, this is massive. We're going to have to give this guy away. I don't think he's bigger than my PB, but definitely worth checking out. But we got there on the double trouble. Okay. Oh, super close. 1 pound 9 ounces my PB. It's 1 pound 8 ounces. I almost beat my PB already. Awesome. I'll let him go. Gone like a flash. Nice. I was getting worried there for a minute we weren't going to find any. But it started hitting this edge over here. Just got attacked by a caterpillar. Fell from the trees. Oopsie. Fish food. Well, it looks like we got around to a good turnaround spot. Had a bunch of little bites there. I was waiting to see if anything big would grab onto it. But I think we caught one on this already. We may just switch up and go with a different one of the profiles real quick since we're at a good stopping point. And head on our way from here. Keep on trying. I'll switch up probably to the Sentinel. Be right back. So we switched over to the Sentinel. It's a tube style bait, but just like the Jester, it's got a lot of little appendages here. So hopefully it'll get the attention. It's probably should be better off with a tube or a Texas rig style setup, but this is what I'm using today. So it has a nice meaty head, so it can hold that jig in there pretty good. So well, it should be good to go. I doubt there's anything right here. I'm just kind of throwing it to get the water out of my reel from where I just got water everywhere. All right, let's head back this way and see if we can find a couple more on the way back. Oh, an amazing, amazing skip. I don't know if that's a good positive note for you, but they do skip well. Caught another great smallmouth here using the Sentinel. I didn't have my recording going on. Alrighty. I saw him swipe at it, but I wasn't 100% sure if he got it or not. Oh my goodness, he being serious, quit being silly me. There we go. Got that Sentinel in there. Alright. Whew. Getting worried. We don't have a one catch day today. There we go. Sentinel there, a nice little one. Definitely not as big as that first one we got, but still, there's been monsters in this stretch of creek. So awesome. All right, buddy. See you, sir. So now we're switching over to our final one. Hopefully we can catch one of those. I've only got about 13% left on this battery, so hopefully we'll find some fish. So first cast here, Okeechobee crawl. Now, I probably should let this thing sink, but I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm basically in Ookie Swamp right now. I've been traversing through it for a while here, trying to find some fish. There's a bunch of them in here. Nice size ones, like that one. It's like, I don't think there's one any smaller. One just went through there. Like I'm like, just all kind of fish in this little spot. But I've got to get through all this grassy stuff as well, so kind of like a trade in, trade out. Not the funnest conditions to fish in, but there's a bunch of fish in here. There we go. We got one. What do we get? We got a little bluegill or panfish. Has to be something big enough. Oh yeah, warmouth devoured it. Look, that warmouth went to town. He wasn't even playing around. Look, good gracious. Good job, warmouth. Finishing it off. See you, buddy. All right, reelers, that's going to wind it up for the day. Finally got one on each. That warmouth came in the clutch at the end there and saved us. But it's been a fun day. There was a ton of smallmouth in that stretch back there with all the ookie all that stuff back there. Ton of really awesome smallmouth, but it was so hard to cast in there because all the algae. But regardless, we caught almost a PB and another really nice smallmouth already on these guys. So we got to get going for the day. Just a quick run as always, and don't forget, make sure you like and subscribe so that you can see the color drops coming from Jbros. Like I said, today was just a Jbros kind of day, and I was glad I was able to share those profiles with you at the beginning. And make sure you keep your eye peeled here on the Real Fishing for some of those color drops coming soon. So definitely be like a Friday thing, probably drop them on Saturdays, who knows, we'll figure it out. But it's going to be fun, it's going to be awesome. Hope you guys come along. So hopefully you guys have a great day, great night, great morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Hopefully it's awesome, and hopefully you guys get a chance to get on the reel real soon. It's not airplanes, it's helicopters. Oh, good size bonus fish time. There we go. On the peel and drag, I was like, oh, that's not a little bitty fish. All right. Take down that. There we go. Nice. Nice little smallie there, right at the bottom of this little pool. Very cool. See you, buddy.